So now I have this. Now, what you're gonna do is you're gonna cut more bags like this. If you have different colors of bags, or if you want to color it with a marker, that would make it look nice, or just stripes going across it would make it look nice. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna link these up. I'm gonna put one of the bags through the hole of the other bag and open that up right here. And I'm gonna take the tail end of that bag and put it through. And then this locks it together with the other bag. So instead of one strip, I have a super long strip now. And now I'm gonna start weaving. Okay, so I am getting some questions about how to interlock these things. So I wanna do a more in-depth demonstration. So this, I am going to put over this. Now, whichever one you put over is the one that you go through first. You pretend that your hand is a little monster that is hungry and he's looking for food, and he has to go under into the hole and he has to bite that food and then pull it out like that. That interlocks the two pieces. So I'm going to do that again with another piece over here. And it doesn't matter which one is on top. So let's say the white is on top this time. So I have to go through the white first. I have to go under the green because I'm not interested in eating the green, and I have to get the white and pull that through. And the white is thicker, so it's harder to pull through. But it interlocks in here. It interlocks. So let me do it again. Here's a green. Okay, here's a green. And here's a white. So I'm gonna put the green on top this time. If the green is on top, I go through the green, under the white, and chomp on the green. Pull it through like that. Okay? So I'm gonna do that one more time. So this is the white. The green is on top. Therefore, I'm going to take my little unicorn puppet. And this hungry, hungry puppet's going to go through the green because the green is on top. Through the green, under the white, grab onto the green because it's hungry, and pull, 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 pull. Get caught on his horn a little bit. Got caught on my horn! So now I have these interlocking pieces. Weaving. So when you are weaving, if you remember, in first grade we wove with paper when we did our crocodile puppets. In second grade we did a circular weaving when we did our flowers, if you remember that. And now in third grade we're doing a more traditional weaving. If you were in class you would be using yarn, but since you're not in class, everybody has these bags laying around. So I'm gonna lift up the first one and go under it, go over this one, go under the next, over, under, over, under, over, under, over, under, over, under. And then I'm gonna pull this through until the little tail is just hanging out right here. I'm actually going to just hook that tail onto that first little toe. And when I am done with this, I'll be taking that off. But I'm just gonna pull that through so it's nice and tight through there. Okay, now I'm gonna go back with this end and I'm gonna do the opposite of what I did with the last one. So this is the last one right here, and I was under. So I'm gonna go over this time. So I'm gonna go over, then under, then over, then under, then over, then under, then over, then under. And you can see with the one I didn't twist, it's really, it gets confusing over here to where I am. So I'm over this one and I have to go under this one. I can also double check where I have to be. If I look up here, it has to be the opposite of what's up here. It should be the opposite of the last thing you did on that row. So now I'm through. I'm gonna pull all this through. I'm not gonna pull it too hard. I'm actually gonna hold this with my thumb as I pull so I don't pull too hard. So that is woven right now. I'm gonna take the end again. I'm gonna start the opposite of how I ended right there. I'm gonna go under because this was over. It ended by being over. So I'm gonna go under, over, under, over, under, over, under, over, under, over, under, over, under. I'm gonna hold it right here and pull that through so it makes a good, if I didn't hold it here, it would pull on this and this might actually break. I think I can go back one more time with this before I hook it onto something else. So I'm gonna go, this was under right here. I'm gonna go over, then under, over, under, over, under, over, under, over, under, over, under, and it ends by being over. Okay, so now I just have this little loop right here. I have to continue it. So I'm gonna take another strip from the ones that I cut, or I have to cut some more. I'm gonna put it through that one, open this loop up, get the rest of it, pull it through, pull it tight. Then you can start again. You could just keep going and keep going. So that is pretty much it. I might do a time lapse. I think I will. I'll do a time lapse of me doing this. Okay, so I have a lot of this done. I haven't pulled too hard on the edges because it's not coming in too bad. It's coming in a little bit because I ran out of space with one, but not too bad. I can pretty much space it back out. Now, one thing that you have to realize is that there is a smush factor. So this part I've already smushed. It's a nice and tight weaving. This part I have not smushed. So you have to smush it to make it nice and strong. So I'm going to start about halfway in and smush it down. I'm going to smush this down. I'm going to smush this down. And I've done a lot less than I thought I did. You'll notice. I have to smush it even more when I get down there. Make sure that it is as smushed as it can possibly be so it's a nice tight weave. You want your weaving to be nice and tight because then it's higher quality. If it's a real loose weaving, it's not high quality at all. So that's a nice tight weave right down there. I have lots of room to do more stuff. So I hope you enjoy this. This should be something that you could do while relaxing. You can do it in front of the TV. You can't play video games while you're doing it, but you can do it while you're watching something or listening to something. So have fun. You can see that I am on my way to having a full weaving. Those produce bags, the bags that I had for veggies and fruits, they made a real difference in color, so I started using those. That makes it look really cool. The little parts of the bag that are different colors gives a little difference too, so that's nice. And I'm just going to continue on weaving. Have fun!